Oh, what are you guys doing here so late?
Hey,
welcome everybody. Welcome to the late
pick up some
edition.
vegetables.
This is called the late edition of the podcast.
The late edition. Love it.
The late edition. We should do something like that. That'd be kind of fun.
Hey, as long as it's produced.
Right.
We get a producer and we get a
You
publicist.
can be. Hey, you know what? You don't have a job at the podcast.
hey, I see the passive aggressive starting right away. Man, that's your job. I see they just created a position for you.
That's funny to me. So
I'm glad you said that.
Hey, they created your position. Now I know. Hey, what's your role? Passive aggressor.
Oh man!
Yeah, that's the hat you're wearing tonight.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. All right, everybody.
Let's go to the good old Facebook. See what's on it. Is it still?
Yeah, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I don't know about anywhere else.
Live is just those two. Yeah.
You know when you're a major network and you get messaged about, hey, your show's not on live TV. You know.
Hey, you gotta figure out what's going on. It's happened to the best of them. You know.
Yeah, you know. Hey, listen, when it's either one of two things: you didn't pay the bill, or the bill didn't get paid. But it's one of those things.
In this case, though, it's only there was a meeting that was let out late, and so
correct.
It ran over just a little bit.
Hey, did you guys tip the waitress?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure.
That was the problem. He had to go back and do it because he forgot.
Everybody's late.
I was waiting for the bill, man. I was waiting for the bill. I wasn't paying for that.
Listen, unfortunately tonight with a short time frame, because we won't be on here late. We don't want to keep everybody up late. You know, there's a lot of people in the East Coast that are still they need to get to bed. And we're going to talk about
one of them right now.
We're going to talk about Mandalorian. There he is. He's sleeping. But I guess we'll hold Mandalorian until next week. So that's fine.
Mandalorian is like an episode on its own.
Yeah, some of us came prepared. I'm just,
What do you mean?
Some people made the meeting and some people just showed up. Hey, my fault. He was leading the meeting. We were just there.
I didn't get the memo.
Hey, we were the crowd. He was the spokes guy. You know,
you didn't get the memo about the TPS reports?
Yeah, the TPS reports.
Hey, they'll be on your desk in the morning.
Hey, I got a little show and tell for you guys. I wanted to share something.
What?
Yeah. This is
a little show and tell.
Yeah. This is a straight within your guys' budget too.
No words. No.
Hey, I got something about the budget too. Boy. Surprise topic for tonight.
This is budget cuts. Listen, this is something that you guys use. I know that you guys have lightsabers. Magic Mike, I see some lightsabers in the back. You've got them, hanging up there horizontally. I see that. Game God, you got yours. Now I'm going to caution you. I want to caution you about how you have those lightsabers in the back.
They're gonna get warped, right?
Yeah, you got to be careful with that because it happens to solid wood and it'll start to warp. So you got to be careful.
Yep.
So in lieu of that, there are a number of ways that you could display your lightsabers. I always try to find the cheapest way, but the best looking way.
Right.
And there's some other ways that there's some people who 3D print some hanging pieces that you can put up, but you got to drill a hole in the wall and stuff like that.
Hey Moose, I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on a comment that you made about 4 sentences ago.
Okay, what did I say?
You said I always find the cheapest way, not the good way, something like that. I'm like, wait a minute. Who made that line? Because that's not the Moose I know.
Hold on,
he was reading what was on the prompter.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's all
that was my line. You read that wasn't your line.
Well, I think that was meant for you, but anyway, so this is an alternative, and I ran across this, and I thought it was a great idea, but
Kenny's in the house with us.
Hey, Kenny, how you doing, man? Good to see you. This is an alternative to hang them horizontally, not vertically.
Okay.
But this is real simple. You don't have to drill any walls, especially if you have an apartment or place where you can't. You don't want to mess any walls up. But or as least amount of
marble walls.
Yeah, I have. And so this will fit right on your marble walls. But it's done with the command strips. And so that's the good thing. The command strips,
command strips can't hold lightsabers, but go ahead.
Look at this. So this is designed. Yeah. So this is designed to hold like a mop or a broom.
Okay.
That's fine. It'll work just fine. So what happens is, so you'd put the lightsaber in here. I'm going to angle it down. You want to put it down, grabs it, puts it flush. You're good to go.
Does it hold it? Have you tried it?
Fine. Yeah, this holds 4 pounds. You'll have no problem holding your lightsaber.
Cal Kestis lightsabers look like a little bit more than 4 pounds.
You might need 2 of them for Cal Kestis.
Yeah, you might. Hey, if you add them together, is it 8 pounds as a whole?
Well, it's only 8 pounds based on the command strips. Is that they make different ones. They do like a 12-pounder and this, that, and the other.
So the different strips will hold different weight.
That is true. And so, but these are big. It will hold a lot more. I'm pretty positive of that. And you could also get the Velcro type ones where they're not Velcro, but it's some kind of. It looks like Velcro, but it's not. It's just
that must be new. I haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, so these are pretty cool, and I think they're kind of expensive though. Command strips aren't cheap.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah,
a couple of Velcro strips is like $12.
Right. So this might be between a $6 to $8 fix for your lightsabers. I think it's cool because
that's a good investment.
You could spray paint it or gild it or with some kind of like a gold filigree, like gold leafing or something like that.
You lost me.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
He said fill it or filament, or I don't even know what that was.
But you can, but you could take that white out easily and put it, make that black. That's easy.
Spray paint. Got you.
But this is a rubber, so the spray paint's not going to really hold in there. I imagine it might hold if you sand it, maybe. But you could like gold leaf that or silver it, and it'll hold a lot better. And then once it goes in, you're locked in. It's going to be good. It'll hold all day.
Moose, I appreciate you changing your vocabulary for me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you saw that? I did that for you.
I want to see where Moose has it. So he's going to show us that one. So
I haven't put it up yet. It's still there.
Oh, okay.
Hey, this is like an informational, man. You got to show us and convince me to buy it by actually having it up, right?
Here's the thing. I did do something different previously. I had it's probably made by a similar company where you would have these brooms. You'd put the brooms in the holes,
right,
like this. So there's like multiple holes. So there'd be like like 5 holes. And so I put the lightsabers in there, and I held those up with command strips.
Okay.
Again, you have to have a space for them, and they're those are pretty low, so I don't have them up high. This you could put up high.
I got rearrange.
Yeah, well, you could put it there on the sides of these cabinets and things. Yeah, like right there.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought that was a great find, and I think you could use it to.
I think I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it after you try it.
Because I've been looking for something for a long time, and I haven't seen much other than, like you said, you have to drill into the wall, and there's some other things there. But
so that's how you have yours up, Magic Mike, right? You got drilled into the wall.
Correct. That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yours looks sharp. I mean, I wish you could turn them on and leave them on the course of it.
That's the thing. That's the thing. You can't even.
No, because they shut off. They have auto shut offs. They shut off.
Do?
Yeah, I left mine on.
I have not tried.
Yeah, I left them on. No, I left them on. But first of all, they crackle because they're real lightsabers.
Yeah,
yes.
They're real.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
And then like 5 minutes later, I'm like,
yeah. Hey, what happened?
So, but yeah, that's what I would like. Turn the sound off, leave them on.
Leave. Those are pretty cool. I'll put one up and you guys can tell me what you think. But
all right, sounds good.
Nevertheless,
you know what's pretty cool, Moose?
What's up?
Next week I'm going to Disney.
Okay,
pick up a new one. I might pick up a new one.
They do have some new ones, by the way.
They
said they did. They said they did. I'm finding this very. I think this is a bait and switch.
Hey, I just want you to know, Magic Mike, make sure you have Zelle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you have Zelle. Okay. So I'll take Zelle payments if you need me to pick something up. Moose, I know you have the right way to send money. So as long as you guys, you want something, just send it on through. I'll leave like this.
Yeah. Well, they said that they have some new lightsabers, but when I saw them, I'm like, I saw those there last time.
Yep. You remember what they were?
One was Ahsoka Tano, another was a Rey's lightsaber.
Yeah, we did see those the last time.
Yeah, I really.
Well, Cal was new last time too.
His was for sure, but this the article that I saw was just a couple of weeks ago.
Really?
And yeah, and I'm like, I don't know.
That was last year we saw them.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, did they redesign them? Did they redesign Ahsoka Tano's lightsabers again? And by the way, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they did do that. They went from a curve or from a.
She has one straight small one.
Well, there's a curve. They're both curved, or they're both not curved. And I don't know which one's the older one.
I thought she had a curve and a short one because one is a short lightsaber, right?
One is shorter than another. Yeah.
One's meant to be a short one. Nevertheless, when I saw them the first time, when we saw them together. The only thing that was impressive about it was that there was two of them.
Yeah, but they changed colors too, though.
Yeah,
They do. They do.
That is kind of cool.
That's cool, but you don't even get to turn them on. I mean, I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know.
You do need two blades if you're going to have Ahsoka Tano.
Hey, the build your own changes color too. By the way, I'm just saying.
Does it really?
Yeah, you just got to put a new kyber crystal in it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
same price. Same price. Quanto? Same price?
No, those are like $250.
I think they're
that's how much. That's how much Ahsoka Tano is. It's $259.
No, it's not that much, is it?
Yeah, it's because
it is because you get two. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that much.
Yeah,
because it's not intricate. It doesn't have all
it don't matter this moment. You bought it. You stood in line for it. You paying for it. The longer the line, the higher the price. You don't know how that goes. Come on.
I do have some. I gotta figure out a new display for my.
Hey, I'm running into that problem, Moose. I'm sorry. Now I understand. I didn't understand before, right? I was like, this guy's got all this stuff and he keeps everything just lying around. Listen, I got stuff right here.
Thanks for telling me the secret.
I got stuff here. I got stuff over here.
Yes.
It's all over the place. I got stuff
by the way.
there.
Yeah. There was some new Funko Pop stuff out too. I don't remember what all the characters.
He's looking at it, Magic Mike. Don't let him fool you. He's
looking right at it.
He brought it up because he's eyeing it.
I don't know what they were. I just saw something come through.
hey, Magic Mike, this what it is. They just came through.
But
I don't know which ones.
Yeah.
No, listen.
I might get them next week.
This is true. I'm telling you, there are some new ones out there. You got to check them out. And there were some good deals on some too. And listen, by the way, Marvel, not Marvel. I checked that. I just
DC?
lost
that's the other one.
No. I just lost my train of thought because I went from not Marvel. But TMNT has some new toys out too. Which we could probably talk about that a little bit from the on the podcast. I guess maybe we should start the podcast for
I forgot we start, right?
Great conversation. I didn't think that we were going to be talking about this kind of stuff.
We
won't go as long tonight, guys. We'll keep it short and sweet. Maybe a 15-minute podcast or so.
Yeah.
But let's start. Let's do this. We can do this right here like this. Hold on. Let's get all the ducks in a row. Here we go. Have you ever wanted to know what was coming out, the cool stuff? We'll talk about a little bit of that. How about Picard season 3, episode 2? Because the guys had some comments on it last week. Let's find out if that's right. Daredevil, Marvel, TMNT, everything is ready to go.
According to Wikipedia, a nerd is a person seen as overly intellectual, obsessive, introverted, or lacking social skills. Many so-called nerds are described as being shy, quirky, pedantic, and unattractive. We're here to prove Wikipedia right.
Oh, look who they let in.
This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. If it's fantasy, sci-fi, gaming, movies, interviews, we're talking about it. We're talking about it. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, and here's your host, Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike.
Welcome to Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Episode number 381. All the goodness. Magic Mike, are you there? Nope.
He's not there. That's all right.
Unbelievable. He had the cue. The spotlight was on.
Yeah. No, I thought I unmuted my mic. My bad. I just didn't. I was like, I'm talking. Because my first question was, did you change your camera view on me and just threw me off?
I did. Like, I changed the camera view.
That's why I just got confused. I was like, what are we doing? Yeah.
What am I doing? Back to the front.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy got multiple cameras.
Yeah, I do have multiple. There's actually 2 more cameras which I haven't turned on. But I was going to give you a shot of like some all these. Yeah, every con we go to, every con we're invited to, we have all these badges, and there must be I don't know. I don't know how many badges there are, but it's a lot. It's a box full hanging.
Yeah.
And whatever it is, it's going to break what it's hanging on. At some point in time,
you're not using command strips.
No, they're not command strips for sure. I think they're I don't know
0.5 pound command
I put
strips.
mine in a drawer.
In a drawer.
Well, that's like a deep drawer because I can't hang them up. There's nowhere to hang them up.
Oh, yeah, you could be hanging from the ceiling.
Hey, just send it to us. We'll
hanging from the ceiling.
No,
that's true.
They're gonna fall off.
Hey, grab that one right there.
What a feeling! Hanging from the ceiling.
Oh man! Here comes the
thank
dad
you,
jokes.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Everybody, thanks for joining us in the chat room. If you've joined us there, if you haven't, you can always join us and participate in the live show. Never know what you're going to get tonight. You're going to get a little smaller episode. We're building up for Mando. We're going to do a Mando episode, or maybe a majority of the episode. It won't be tonight though. That's what our plan was. But a meeting ran long. Meeting ran long, and then so we couldn't do it. But that's all right.
Yeah, it was a bait and switch.
Listen, I agree. Hey, it's not that the meeting ran long. What is that we ordered dessert. And we wasn't expecting to order dessert, and we're like,
I haven't missed dessert since '78. So yeah.
Hey, you're right about that. I think it might be 2 extra years that you're trying to sneak on us there.
But we were just talking about in the pregame before the show. We're just kind of talking about some of the new toys that are coming out, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think they're coming out with a new. Are they coming out with a new series?
No, animated movie.
Animated movie.
A movie.
Oh. A movie. Are you serious? Is this going to be a streaming only movie, or is this going to hit theaters?
This looks like it's going to hit theaters. It's a Paramount production.
Well, you sounded just like somebody I heard of. Yabba dabba do. What'd you say?
Yeah. Anyway,
theaters.
It's produced by Paramount Plus, or Paramount, not Plus, just Paramount, and it's a Nickelodeon Studios.
It's going to go streaming. It's not going to. There's no way it could go.
Well, so.
But who is it by though? That's the crazy thing.
So it is EP'd, and I think it's EP directed by Seth Rogen.
I don't get that.
So
I don't
he even has the title of, in the trailer, in the credits, Permanent Teenager.
Permanent Teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. It says when it says his name, it says Permanent Teenager. Now, they do have a young cast. And the trailer came out. It is, if you've seen the trailer, it is a different art style. It's not your typical animation. And we talked about this about animation in the last episode.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I gotta tell you, I'm actually kind of interested in this animation.
Really?
Yeah. I do like the animation. It's a little different. It's a little reminiscence of, I'm trying to do different words there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So that was word number 32 for this year. It's I won't repeat it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, hold on, let me water it down. It reminded me of Into the Spider-Verse. Now Into the Spider-Verse, or the, I don't know if that's the new title or the old title. I don't know.
But we know it's the old show. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that animation, but it reminds me of a different animation that they came with a different. Sony Pictures came out with a different, and I really appreciated that. That animation was really sharp. I don't know. This almost looks like a combination of animation / claymation or 3D.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
so that's what I thought. Go ahead, Magic Mike.
Well, I don't know if it looks quite like that. You could be right, I guess. The animation doesn't look bad. My issue is that it feels like they're changing the Ninja Turtles. And again, we've had these conversations. It's like, if you want to do something different, then do something different. That's okay.
Right.
We don't mind that. You want to come out with different, Ninja Turtles. That's okay too, because you can carry on a storyline, but it feels like they're just changing it to change it. And I'm surprised it's actually a movie and they're not testing it as a series, but maybe they're testing it as a movie just so they can make it into a series. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to give you some of the people whose voices are in the movie. I won't tell you who they are, but I'm going to tell you some of the people that are in there, right? So Seth Rogen apparently is in the movie.
Sure. Because,
there's a ton of young actors that I don't really know who any of these are, but Some of the
Great.
famous ones, Jackie
This ought
Chan.
to make for a great podcast. Keep going.
Jackie Chan is in it.
Tell me how much
Yeah.
Tell me how much they cost too.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you. Jackie Chan, he's $50. No, you got Jackie Chan, John Cena, Giancarlo Esposito's in it, Ice Cube, Paul Rudd. So you got some people in this.
Those are people you know.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Those are people I know, but the younger actors are probably going to be the Ninja Turtles.
Probably.
Yeah, they are the Ninja Turtles because I've seen the trailer for it, and Jackie Chan's voice is not a Ninja Turtle. Sorry, it's just not fair.
He can't have a younger voice.
Jackie Chan is without a doubt Shredder in the thing.
I don't think he's Shredder. I think he's Splinter.
I meant Splinter. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I meant Splinter. He's Splinter without a question. Without question, he's Splinter.
Mm-hmm.
Giancarlo Esposito is Shredder.
That makes sense.
It's got to be Shredder. I can't see him doing another voice. And John Cena's probably be Rocksteady or Bebop.
Right, exactly. Ice Cube is in there too, right? He's going to be the other.
Ice Cube. Who you think? Oh, he's going to be that. Yeah, you're right. He'd probably be the right. So
I think you're right.
Paul Rudd is going to be, if it's in there, the fly guy, the Baxter.
Oh yeah. That would make
sense.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm
just going to be Casey Jones
or
Post Malone.
Post Malone
in it? Post Malone.
Oh my gosh. Who's April O'Neil?
Rose Byrne. I'm assuming. I'm just taking a guess because these are I don't have their names attached to anything. I know you guys don't like to have that, so that's why I didn't put it.
Well, I mean, I like to be surprised every now.
Yeah. So, but there is
he's got this on the top of the list of to watch. So.
Of course, if this goes above Solo. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, Rogan. Oh man, yes, I love his work and then I gotta watch it. No, not at all.
So I don't know what I don't. Oh, you know what? I do see the names of who they're gonna be. We're wrong. We actually are wrong.
No way, I'm wrong. No way. Jackie Chan is absolutely Splinter.
He is Splinter.
Okay. There's no way he's doing any other voices. No way.
Giancarlo Esposito is not who you think he is. As a matter of fact, I want you to tell me who you think he's gonna be. Because now
that's what we thought. We thought he'd be Shredder.
No. We did mention the characters.
We're not gonna guess again.
So he's going to be Baxter.
No,
he's going to be the Fly. Yep. Paul Rudd is going to be Mondo Gecko.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know who he is. And then Rose Bliney is Leatherhead, but Leatherhead is the crocodile, isn't he?
I don't know.
He's the one that said he's the one with the southern accent. Oh, I'm good. He's like, I'm gonna have me some turtle soup or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I thought I knew the turtles, but I don't.
Seth Rogen is Bebop. Seth Rogen is Bebop.
Oh, that makes sense.
So he's Bebop. So
I don't know.
I stopped looking. Oh, Rocksteady. Ice Cube is I don't know who that. Let's see. Ice Cube is Superfly. It's just a voice. I don't know where. Oh, Rocksteady's John Cena.
Okay, so we did get that right.
Yeah. And then let me see anybody else. Just anybody that might come to.
Krang. Who's gonna be Krang?
No Krang.
No Krang.
That's horrible. I'm not watching it. Next show.
No Krang. Yeah. So anyway, but the artwork looked cool. The artwork looked cool. I don't know. To your point, Magic Mike, they look like they are trying to change it. I don't know if they're just trying to capture the young audience of our days, and they forget that we were the ones who put Ninja Turtles on the map.
Right.
Yeah. But they wouldn't be Ninja Turtles if it wasn't a Magic Mike, Moose, and Game God. I'll tell you that much.
Right.
True.
Yep.
So, but I don't know. It might be just a straight streaming. I'll watch it.
And we all know that if we had to pick a turtle, that you'd be Raphael. There's no question you'd be.
Hey, I see you sliding right into your role.
Well, you know me.
Yes.
All right. Well, anyway, they have some cool toys. There's some toys out there for TMNT. They had a different design to them. I'd show you a picture of it, but I'm not going to do it tonight.
Okay.
I don't have anything prepared.
Great podcast. Great podcast. Go ahead.
Thanks for joining.
Well, you got to go check it out. I saw these at Target.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you take a look at Target online and TMNT, you might see some interesting. And they're made almost like a classic comic design.
Really?
Toy. So yeah.
So Magic Mike, I'd like to let you know he's on the board of Target. So that's why he's
on
the board of
Now
directors.
they are supportive of the podcast. So.
Yeah, man. That explains a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Now you understand. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. What else was it that we had as far as
Listen, since we mentioned Paul Rudd, I do want to mention we talked about Ant-Man in sales last week. This is the third week. This is the third week that Ant-Man is out.
Please tell me.
Third week, all right?
Tell me.
So
my prediction was they would not hit. Your prediction was they would hit 400 million by the third week. I said there's no way. So please tell me.
And I was in agreement there. So
okay, you in agreement. All right. So we behind the scenes, just to give some content, we were doing some math, and the math wasn't adding up 69, 70, 42%. It just wasn't adding up. So we're gonna skip percentages and we're gonna go straight dollars. So the third week, Ant-Man went against Creed 3. Creed 3 came out this weekend.
And by the way, I have no interest in seeing Creed 3, by the way.
Okay, so but it went against Creed 3, and last week I think it was 23 million. It did, if I remember correctly.
It did 23 million. Yes,
23 million. This weekend that just passed 12 and a half million.
12 and a half.
Okay, so I am.
This is domestic numbers. Domestic numbers.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I Game God, I'm afraid to say there's no way it'll hit 400 million domestically. Sorry.
Well, well globally it has.
Well, maybe, but not.
No.
Okay.
So
Game God's just hedging his bets. Well, globally, globally.
Yeah, go. Listen, you just gotta know how to slide in there. So globally, it has 419.5 million globally worldwide.
Okay.
So it's expected to finish somewhere around 500 million.
That won't happen.
Perhaps less. Which will make it the lowest grossing entry in the franchise, despite having the largest opening weekend. That I don't know if you want to have that under your belt. You had the largest opening weekend, and out of the three movies, you are the lowest of the three.
Well,
so
my prediction is they don't globally they don't top 450. They don't even get to 450. As a matter of fact, I will go out on a limb and say they don't even make 435.
Wow.
That's rough. But you know what? This is week 4. I think you might be right. I think they're looking. At
week 4.
Well, if we're doing simple math, they dropped half again.
They drop half again.
Half again.
So you're looking at 4 or 5 million in the next weekend.
Yeah.
I just so you know, the first Ant-Man worldwide ended with 518 million. The first Ant-Man. The second Ant-Man, the Ant-Man and the Wasp, ended with 623 million.
Yeah.
Right. This one, which is supposed to be the next, Thanos level event. You heard it here first. First to market, 435.
428. I'm gonna go 428, Bob.
Hey, $1.
Oh my goodness! That just reminds me of great stuff. I mean, let me see. Let's see if we got.
Oh, I know what you're looking for. Hit that button.
No. Wait, which button? Which button am I? Which one is it? No, not that one. Not that
shift control and the F2 button.
Yeah,
come on.
Just, you get, yes.
And I just got an alert from Facebook.
Stop! Oh, stop!
Oh, it's too bad. All right. Well, that's Ant-Man.
And staying on the Marvel.
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
So, because you guys don't follow Marvel Snap anymore, so let me put you guys up today.
Hey, it's not my fault. You live on Snap. Keep going.
Whatever. Yesterday came the new season for Marvel Snap.
That's how you know it was true. Whatever.
Yep.
Whatever.
Moves on, yep.
Whatever. Don't look over
Whatever.
here.
Keep going. Don't talk about me. And the theme for this snap is Days of Future Past. Now, Moose, I know you are totally into this one because this is all about Sentinels, Master Mode, and Nimrod.
Yeah.
So you actually gave me a little history about Nimrod because I was like, I don't remember that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so he came out and Master Mode. And I'll tell you real quick, Nimrod, when you use him, he's a 5/5.
Okay.
And when you use him, when you destroy him, he doubles and duplicates in the other areas.
Oh,
nice.
So every time you destroy him, he doubles into another area. So he goes in the other two.
Must be buying him right off the bat here shortly.
I know a couple rounds to use him though because
correct.
He's a 5/5.
He's a 5/5. The other
that's as good as Dr. Doom. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Because you're only going to be able to destroy him once.
I was gonna say you have to destroy him first, so it's actually not as good as
destroy him. You can keep destroying him every time you destroy him.
Well, you get 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if
you
got
need a 7th
combinable
round, or you need to have a
rotation-
different.
So you got to put them out round 5. You destroy them round 6.
Well, if you ramp up, you can get them round 4. If you like Electro, you can get them out round 4. You can get them out. So anyway, but you have him. Then you also have a card called Master Mode. Do you know who Master Mode is?
I do not.
I can't say that I can place it.
So Master Mode is the king of Sentinels. Like he's the master mode.
Oh, that's
of
right.
all.
Okay. I just never.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So if you remember the whole attack trying to get the mutants, kill all the mutants,
Absolutely.
Yes.
he was the one that sent out all the Sentinels.
Yes.
So
yes,
what
yes.
is he? I believe, if I'm not, I don't recall I think he's a 2/2 or 2/3, right? But when you play him, he sends 2 Sentinels to the opponent's hand.
Really?
So he's meant
Why
to
would he do that?
clog up their hand so they can't get any.
Oh, that's good. I got you.
So you
like
play him
that.
on a double reveal. You got 4 Sentinels in your
Well,
hand.
and not only
They can't
that,
play
but
anything anywhere.
and if they play the Sentinel, they get one right back, so it just fills
Yeah.
up their hand again. That's
Yeah,
wow.
that's right. That's why Master Mode. Play him on a double reveal with a Wong. Oh my goodness, he's
Wow, that's ugly.
yeah, nothing but that. And then you also get Kitty Pryde, who I don't
Oh.
understand why they
I love
give her
that.
this power. Kitty Pryde, when you destroy her, she gets stronger. Like when you pull her off, not destroy her, when you pull her off the board. So like with Beast and like that, she
Okay.
gets. I think it's a +2
Or
every time
discard
you
or
do it.
something.
That's weird.
No, it's not a discard. You got to pull her off. So it's like you bounce her back. So you pull her off the
Okay.
board and she goes back into your hand. So like Luke's bar, you put her on Luke's bar, comes right back.
Yeah.
She's gonna keep getting stronger.
Yeah.
So those are the cards. And then Negasonic Teenage Warhead, which
I
listen,
don't even know what that is.
you remember the location Rickety Bridge? You play a card there. If 2 cards are on there, they destroy each other.
Yeah.
That's basically what she is for you.
Oh, okay.
If you play her, she'll destroy the card in that. If you play another card there, she'll destroy that card.
So you put Nimrod there. Boom.
There you go. There you go.
No,
So and then they had some location stuff. But here's one of the coolest things, and I'll leave it with this. The back for this deck is the X-Men symbol.
Oh, I love that. See,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Give me an
wow.
X-Men.
Yes.
I'm with it.
He's looking
Yeah,
right
so
now.
that-
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
See him look down. He looked down.
Yeah, no, it's done. He already did it. That's why he's like, oh, hey, his hands up here. Oh, it's almost downloaded. Okay. But that was the new update. So I'll look
Interesting.
forward. I'll send you a copy. I'll send you a code tonight to play one.
He's sleeping by the time we get off the podcast.
He's already and Gigi's already downloaded all of it. He's already
Oh
paid
yeah,
for all of it.
yeah.
There was some Daredevil news. What was going on with Daredevil?
So Daredevil news. So we all know that there is Daredevil Born Again. 18 episodes next season. 18 episodes.
18. It's lovely.
That's
18
awesome.
episodes. So compared to the 6 to 9 episode seasons prior, so 18 episodes. Somebody's coming back to Daredevil that we didn't think he may have not have been, and that's John Berthenol. He's coming back as the Punisher. So
we knew he was going to come back, but we didn't realize, I guess, maybe just how he was going to come back.
Yeah, and I didn't think I didn't know he was coming back in
Daredevil.
Daredevil,
right?
Yeah, so he's going to be in Daredevil, and that's interesting to see because I personally thought this was an amazing character, and he played a great job as Punisher.
Yes,
so
he didn't want to talk about what we saw him. That he was like Walking Dead.
You look great in The Walking Dead. I want to talk about Walking Dead. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but Walking Dead reignited your star status again because I don't remember anything you did prior to that. So,
Who
but
knows?
and by the way, looking at him, they're gonna have to put some makeup, and he's gonna have to beef up because he looks thin and he looks old. Yeah, so
Maybe he's gonna be the old Punisher.
old man Punisher.
Earth 872.
Yeah, there you go.
So that was the Daredevil piece there, but I
let's get
can't wait for that.
Let's get into something real fast here, and then we'll end the podcast on our next topic, and that is Picard season 3, episode 2. Game God, I have written down here that you said it was a snoozer.
Yes.
And then
no, I think you misunderstood.
Nope, that's what you said. I was there.
Magic Mike said he's not going to comment either way.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to say that comment.
I was snoozing.
I wanted to say that comment for now after I know Moose has watched it, so I could say Game Guy was absolutely wrong. and he doesn't know what he's talking about, which
Game
is
God,
not uncommon.
Do you want to defend your comment, or do you?
Listen, we're gonna have to go to the tapes, unless you have it in writing and in sound.
Go episode 380. It'll be up on the podcast.
It's not there now, so
Tomorrow.
so there's no evidence to submit, and so
That's true.
I'm going for immediate dismissal.
Okay. Well,
No,
we'll have to look at the social media post to see what. Oh no!
Yeah.
We'll need to look there at all.
Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I did see it over again because
Okay.
Magic Mike made me feel like I missed something, and man, if we can go back in time like Kang, I would take that comic back, that comment back, because I don't know what I was watching. It must have been Last of Us, because that was not a
Picard. That was Picard season 2, episode 2. Is what you're watching.
That's what that was.
Yeah,
because this thing was exciting. This thing, first of all, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I do want to make.
They're on episode 3. Spoil it.
They are on episode 3, but what I mean by that is that it had so much detail that I could go a whole I could go 20 minutes talking about episode 2, because it had that much in it. And so this is the second best episode Picard has put out since the beginning. I mean, it follows what Star Trek has always done. It's amazing. Can I just tell you that when I saw Worf,
you're taking my thunder.
He was amazing. I loved it. I was like, yes, I've waited 20 years to see this Worf, by the way. And here he is.
I wanted to say it so bad last week. And matter of fact, I think that's what made Game God watch it again, because me and him had talked a little bit. I said, how could you say that when Worf comes in?
And I went like this.
He looks he looks incredibly good. His role as what he's playing right now is he's the behind the scene person. I did not see that coming, by the way.
I didn't either. I didn't either.
Surprised.
Yeah, but man, he looks so good. And is it the technology of the cinematography? I don't know what it is, but he has more moves than he did from the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine.
Like I said, this is the Worf I've been waiting 20 years to see, because this is the Worf that you go, this is the guy you want to be afraid of.
Yes,
he was moving. He looked like young Worf. And the one we know was the old Worf, because this guy was spinning and cutting, and you saw head pop off and green blood. I'm like, what?
Well, it's almost like the scene with Darth Vader in Rogue One. You know, where you get that, you're like, we've been waiting for this, or you get Luke in the Mandalorian. It's the same kind of thing.
Absolutely.
And he put it back.
Yeah, I know.
I told you to not engage.
Yes. Hey, I love the white goatee.
I love the white
so
goatee, man.
Yeah,
that guy looks sharp. I love it.
And he's been hitting the gym hard.
What's that?
He's been hitting the gym hard.
That guy was great. This other ship that they're facing is an incredible. The Shrike.
Oh my gosh!
Or whatever they call it.
So is that a ship that's in Star Trek lore? Was that a totally new ship?
No,
it's completely new. I've never seen this before. But let me tell you what, this thing is awesome. This thing is awesome. I love the fact that they tractor beam and threw another ship at a ship. I think that is awesome.
That was the other reason I was like, how can Game God say he's a snoozer? You get something brand new technology, and he's all falling asleep to it. That was really cool. That was really cool. I know, Moose, I know you haven't seen 3. I'm guessing you haven't seen 3.
Not yet.
All I'm gonna say is whatever Game God says about it, don't listen to him.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave that out there.
I'm only 10 minutes into 3, so I haven't started. But there is a bomb being dropped in 3. So
I'm gonna give. Can I give you a little hint, Moose? Just a little bit of hint.
No, I know. No, absolutely not. You cannot give me a hint.
Man,
no. He said he knows. What do you know? I want to hear what you know.
No.
What do you think? What do you think it is?
Not anything to do with the bomb. I'm just want to.
No. Hold on a second. Let me back up. I have not seen all of 3.
Okay.
I started watching 3, and is 3 where they wake up the doctor?
Yes, the doctor's up. Yeah.
Yes.
Is the doctor awakened too?
No. The
Are you
doctor
sure?
was not.
She has to be awake in the end of 2.
At the end of 2, you see her at the end of 2.
But
Not
isn't that
yet.
the reveal?
But
Isn't
she
that the
comments.
reveal there?
No, there's just a conversation that happens in 3.
A conversation.
Yes.
It wasn't a nod.
No.
It was a conversation.
It was a conversation.
So the nod was in 2? I can't remember.
Yeah, the nod was
yes,
in 2.
the nod was in 2.
Okay, so we find out another thing and going,
yes.
Okay. All right, is exactly what Riker has you don't see it? Can't you see it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, so you know what we're talking about. Okay, I just said so.
But that's not the hint I wanted to give.
Okay,
It has nothing to do with that.
All right.
It was about an enemy.
Okay.
Oh, no, not yet.
So-
So I
so-
started
so-
watching 3 for like 15 seconds. I was like, I got to stop. I need more focus time. I got to digest 2. It was just so much happening.
So
Like,
with the
I can't-
nod, so with the nod, we won't say what the nod was, but with the nod, is that new information? Is that that in Star Trek history?
No, that's absolutely new information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm like,
No,
I
but
didn't
we're
think-
we're all of this right now. We're getting new information.
it's all new, right? Okay. So this
correct.
is not
yeah. In terms of what's going on around.
which is funny because you're taking product that's already been written, has been said and done, and you're still managing to put condiments in between the sandwich, so to speak.
Yeah,
and make it.
This is the beauty, is that Star Trek is always expanding. It's an entire universe that you can grow with. It's not limited. You can grow with it. There's other aliens. There's other places that you haven't seen. So that's the beauty of it for me, is that you can always add to it. And the fact that you have a weapon and this technology that just is devastating is just incredible. I'm
feel
excited.
I feel like we need to podcast again after you finish watching 3. I'm so excited to talk about it.
Okay, well, we will. Don't worry. We do this every week, Magic Mike, at Tuesdays at 9 p.m.
Listen, I'm going to tell you, I don't think there's a ship in the fleet for Starfleet that can take on that ship right now.
Okay. Well, with that being said, I don't know exactly what.
No, the ship that you just mentioned. The
Strike or whatever they call it. The Shriek.
I don't think there's a ship in the Starfleet.
They call it
right now.
Yeah, well, I love how you say that. You set me up. This is the old okey doke.
No, that was legit. That was everybody get you up. Everybody let you down.
No, listen. The fact is that what they're doing though to outmaneuver the ship is just classic Star Trek. I love the storytelling that's being told right now. I just think that it's offering Star Trek fans an awesome adventure, and I love if this continues out again and again and again.
You said the okey doke. This is the okey doke,
man.
Hey,
episode 3. This is where we're gonna stop after episode 3.
No, because what finishes episode 3 is right along with Moose is saying. It's going to continue to get better.
Listen, go back to episode 275, whatever it is, when we talked about Picard season 1, and we got hyped with the first episode. It was like, oh man, that's great. He missed a step. That was the best episode. Hey, this, and then all of a sudden, man, the show just disappeared.
No, Moose is going to be when he sees something happen, he's going to be like,
wait, hold on.
Just
season
so people
2,
who can't hear.
Season 2, season 2.
Here, hey,
Can't see you.
See, season 2 went like 3 episodes in, maybe 4, and when they got stuck in the past, that was like,
no,
this
but
show sucks.
And I'm making a prediction because I have no idea. I think LaForge is going to come in with a ship that's going to be pretty cool, and I think that's
definitely going to come in. I think he's on the billboard.
Yeah, you've seen him in the introduction and stuff like that.
We got to see him at some point.
Yeah.
They're just like Data is there.
Data is on the billboard, so we got to see what's going on with that. But see, that's the kind of stuff that I think you're right, man. LaForge is just a genius. So we got to see what he's got planned.
Hey, are you telling me they should just make Next Generation all over again, and that's it?
It would be a huge hit, by the way. But listen, the other thing is this new captain, that you hated. Now you're going, oh, I like this guy.
Yeah,
you're like, come on, man.
Yeah, his delivery of his lines are spot on. I think he plays the role really well.
I think he does too. Yeah, I've seen him in other stuff, but this is the best thing I've seen him in. So If that's that means
And that's not saying much. It's only 2 episodes.
He's done a good job, is what I'm saying.
Hey, I don't want to talk about this. Let's change a different subject.
All right. Well, you know what though? That's all I'm going to give you. I think we've had enough. This podcast has gone 20 minutes longer than what it should have.
Bedtime.
Listen, thanks for joining us in the chat room. Kenny asked in the chat room, did anybody see Creed yet? No, I have not.
I do know it beat Ant-Man.
That's not saying much.
That's not saying much.
Oh, $100 million opening for Creed, by the way.
Oh, wow. Hey, well, it's Sylvester Stallone in it. If not, I'm out. And by the way, speaking of being out,
I was just leaving. Da-da-da-da.
Nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert, nerd alert.
You've been listening to Podcast for Sci-Fi with Moose, Game God, and Magic Mike. Nerds have more fun. If it's anything sci-fi, we're talking about it. We had fun, and we hope you did too. We have to split, but we'll be back soon. In the meantime, hit us up at podcast4sci-fi.com. This is Podcast for Sci-Fi, where all things sci-fi come to life. Come to life.